Hello, everyone. Again, this is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. Now, this is not going to be a long video, but nevertheless, we need to speak about this because this affects people every day. The average person in the United States that has taken out a student loan 20 years ago, they are still paying that student loan at almost the same amount of money. The amount that's owed is probably about the same amount that was taken out 20 years ago of paying, for example. And that's because the interest rates on a lot of these student loans would never be paid off. You could file for bankruptcy, you could do all of that, but student loans will be on your record. And in that capacity, the Supreme Court mentioned that President Biden overstepped. And when they said he overstepped, basically they shot down the 430 billion that was originally proposed to be, for relief. Now, what Biden and his administration, President Biden and his administration is doing now, they're actually saying, well, that was shut down, but I still have the power to do some type of relief. And the relief that they're doing is 39 billion. So Biden administration announces 39 billion in student debt relief following administrative fixes. And what this means is that that Biden know in order to get into this political game, because a lot of people that voted for him is having, some people is having buyer's remorse, because some people feel that Biden has not done enough. They don't feel that has done enough for the real estate market. They think that he has done too much in raising the interest rate. Now I understand sometimes things you gotta add the interest rate, because sometimes you got to do is turn around and fix yourself. But some things, people still are having buyer's remorse on the former president. But let's play this video. If the video plays, sometimes they play these commercials. But this is the video that I want to play, is speaking about how Biden himself, let's keep reading, but how Biden himself slammed the Supreme Court when they say he overstepped. Now, the Biden administration announced Friday that 804,000 borrowers will have their student debt wiped away, totaling excellent set of circumstances for far too long. Hold up. What's going on here? And what's going on here? All right, so I'm gonna keep reading till the video manifests itself. Far too long, borrowers have fell through the cracks of a broken system that failed to keep accurate track of their progress towards forgiveness. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona said in a written statement, there are currently several different kinds of income-driven repayment plans for borrowers with federal student loans, which base payments on borrowers' income and family size, regardless of their total outstanding debt. After reaching the set of forgiveness threshold of 20 or 25 years, a borrower's remaining balance is then wiped. By fixing past administrative failures, we are ensuring everyone gets the forgiveness they deserve, just as we have done for public servants, students who were cheated, by their colleagues and borrowers with permanent disabilities, including veterans. Cardona added in the statement, Friday's actions addresses historical failures and administrative errors that miscounted qualifying payments made by borrowers, according to the Department of Education. These borrowers affected will include Americans with direct loans or federal family education loans held by the department. With student loan repayments resuming in October as a year-long pause during the pandemic, Friday's action is the latest announcement from the administration to fulfill President Joe Biden's promise to provide millions of Americans debt relief and continues efforts that have already resulted in more debt being canceled during this tenure than any of the president. Now, you know, when they get political, they definitely want to talk about all the things that they have done. And that's fine. Beat your chest. Since Biden took office, his administration have approved 116.6 billion in student loan debt relief, far more than 3.4 loan system. All right, let's see what's going on. Because you know, sometimes we got to build it while we fly. We have to build it while we is dead set on ruining our post-secondary education financial system for a few votes next November. Taxpayers and the rule of law be damned. Represented Virginia Fox, chairwoman of the House of Education and the Workforce Committee, in a statement released Friday. So let's get this right. We could give other countries 60 billion to help them fight a war where the women are getting hurt, children are getting hurt, people don't even know why the war is being fought. But when you want to help your own people, it's a problem. Y'all voted on some of this stuff unanimously, according for what you see, for what I see, right? Some are even objecting to the actions we announced today, which allows through our relief bars were promised, but never given, even when they have been making payments for decades. The disregard for working and middle-class families is outrageous. Some of these people, including me and my wife, we've been making payment after payment after payment, and our payments still look like we made our first payment. Despite the Supreme Court last month striking down Biden's loan forgiveness program to provide millions of borrowers up to $20,000 and one-time federal debt relief, other avenues to cancel debt and make it easier for borrowers to receive loan forgiveness. Biden at the time responded to the Supreme Court decision by pledging a new path forward and debt relief. I'm never going to stop fighting for you. We'll use every tool at our proposal to get you student debt relief you need and reach your dreams. It's good for the economy. It's good for the country, Biden said at the White House last month. At the time, we announced that his administration will pursue another plan to provide one-time debt relief based on a different law from the original plan, but it's a pathway that requires a formal rule-making process, which can. He also announced that his administration will ease the transition period of borrowers ahead of payments, resuming with the on-ramp period to help borrowers avoid penalties if they miss payments during the first year. While not part of today's actions, the Department of Education is also moving ahead with a separate and significant change to the federal student loans to enroll in a new income-driven repayment plan. Some parts of the plan, which Biden is calling saving on a valuable education, will be implemented this year and will be fully phased in next year now that has gone through the formal rulemaking process at the Department of Education. It is similar to other income-driven repayment plans the government has developed without facing a successful legal challenge. Once the plan is fully implemented, people will see that their monthly bills cut in half will remain in debt council after making at least 10 years of payment. So I definitely wanted to do a video on this information, as it is important that the people, the American people, have a way to cancel this debt. So leave it in the comments. How do you feel about the Biden administration eliminating? All right, so testing. We're gonna end this video here. Um, we're gonna end this video here. I'm gonna stay on top of this incoming news. When you live stream, I don't care who you is. When you build a plane, when you fly it, sometimes the production may not be the best. Now, when I build up my team, I'll be able to do some highly produced videos. But right now, I am getting the ball rolling myself. Right? This is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.